Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to Encik Muhammad Azri and to all my team members. We are from Group C. We'd like to present about our project titled AQILAH. So this is our team members. Nur AQILAH binti Muhammad NIZAM as our project leaders. Me, FATIN FARHANA binti AHMAD DAUD as program manager, and Muhammad Afiq Daniel bin NASIR as IT coordinator, and head of quality control is NAVINDREN, anak lelaki YATHAGAN. So basically our project is about recycling the plastic. So polymers, commonly referred to as plastics, are a type of material that has a wide range of mechanical, physical, chemical, and optical properties. Plastic pollution is the build-up of plastic objects and particles in the environment, such as plastic bottles, bags, and microbeads that harms wildlife habitat, and humans. The scope of this project is to create awareness on how to feed the cats while saving the earth. The money that we receive from selling the recycled things at recycling center, we will buy cat foods and feed the cats to reduce cat overpopulation and suffering. Based on research, mismanaged plastic waste range from 60% in East Asia and Pacific to 1% in North America. The percentage of mismanaged plastic waste reaching the ocean annually and thus becoming plastic marine debris is between 1/3 and 1/2 the total mismanaged waste for that year. So the problem statement that occur in our project is first about awareness. Lack of awareness about the stray cat's life. Second is shelter. Stray cats doesn't have shelter or enough foods to live. Third is infection. Stray cats walks around and might have infected by disease. And fourth is pile up. Plastics are piled up due to the high usage of in supermarkets and malls. So our objective first is awareness, to improve awareness on how to feed the cats while saving earth. Second is recycling, represents the recycling industry. Third is pollution, to reduce high rates of plastic pollution. And lastly is suffering, to reduce cat overpopulation and suffering. Next, I will pass to my team members to present the next part.
Okay, thank you Fatin Farhana. I am AQILAH, the project leader, and I will talk about the methodology of our project. And there are actually 4 stages in our program, which started with initiation, stage 1, where we propose the project to the lecturer to getting an approval. And next is the in-depth planning, where we create a quick survey through a Google form and start doing a poster and finally open the donation for the cat purposes. The third stage is execution, where we start collecting the plastics from the neighborhood, and then the donation will stop for a certain period and go into the recycling center, and finally buy the cat's necessities such as foods and container. And finally, at the final stage, which is stage 4, which is a closing, where we make a project report and presentation slide, and finally, we are currently doing the final presentation with the lecturer. Okay, next is the detail plan. So first of all is the plastic collection that occurred in the members' neighborhood, and then on the 8th November, we recycle the plastic at the Suci Air Keroh Recycling Center. On 11 November, we go to Pasar Kuching to buy the cat's necessities. And on 15th November till 5th of December, we distribute the cat at the place with the high population of stray cats. And on 6th December and 30th December, we do the data collection by comparing the amount distributed. And finally, today, 11th January, we do the final presentation. Next, this is the overall budget for our project. We buy cat's food for 40 ringgit with RM 10 ringgit per pax, and then water 8 ringgit, and finally 24 ringgit for container, where the container is RM 3 ringgit each. So overall, the budget for our program is RM 72 ringgit Malaysia. That's all from me. I will pass to my next teammate for next part. Thank you.
Thank you, Aqilah. This is our work breakdown structure, WPS, and key task list. The project is called AQILAH. It's been divided into 4 parts. Each part have their own respective parts. For example, project proposal, under it is preparing 2 proposals, and engineering, under it project part 1 and project part 2. Enterprising, under it is donation and budget control. Lastly, educating. First is social media, project folder, reply report, meetings, and evaluation. That's from this part. Next is, this is our finding. We have 4 findings. First is impermanent price of recycled product. Second is cooperation with the neighborhood. Third is shy of fearful cats. Lastly, food tips for cats. Next is, this is our post-mortem for our project. First is environmental impact. Since plastic is not classified as a hazardous material, its recycling doesn't come under international regulation, thereby complicating effort to solve this problem. To overcome this problem, after we collect all the plastic bags from our neighborhood, we put it all together in one place. We then strictly choose the plastic that are more biodegradable to be sent to the center. Second is downcycling. This problem was overcome by telling directly to the household that we only accept plastic bags. All other type of plastic such as plastic bottles, food storing plastics, plastic plates, or even plastic cone were not accepted. Third is free feeding cats. Make sure to properly measure the amount of food necessary for them for a day. When the food is gone, don't fill it back up until the next day. This will teach stray cats to feed throughout the day rather than gobble it all down at once. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Afiq. My name is NAVINDREN as a head of quality control. So now I will discuss about the impact. There are some effects that have been studied based on our project, which is AQILAH. Our project gave a great impact to the stray cats outside there where they are suffering from hunger and do not have a proper place to live. We managed to serve them foods by the money that we receive from selling the recycled things at the recycling center. We also had a significant impact towards the environment by recycling the plastic bags. By recycling the plastic bags, it can reduce the high rates of plastic pollution. Move on to the conclusion. In conclusion, we are able to complete our project despite facing difficulties and also obstacles. All of our program's objectives were achieved, and we do hope to have a longer sustainability program. The knowledge we pass during collecting session, we hope the neighborhoods will keep in mind and aware of the harms of plastics and copy us to recycling and sell the plastic bags. We do hope that our program will benefit a lot of stray cats and reduce the death of cats due to starvation. So that's all from us. Thank you.